series. The first one's called The Raven, which is this one. And it is a middle grade fantasy series which mixes historical facts about Poe with a little twist of urban fantasy. The idea kind of came to me randomly, actually, one day, and I was just thinking, what if Poe's works like hid really interesting little tidbits or something? Maybe there was little secrets in there. And I started doing some research on this, and that's when I came to realize that his novel, the narrative of Arthur Gordon Pym of Nantucket, kind of happened like decades later after he wrote it, with someone actually, the shipwreck actually occurring and someone with the same name being cannibalized and all this. So the bottom line was, I was like, okay, this really happened. So maybe I have something here that's actually, viable and interesting. So I kind of ran with that.
Plant Murder, Poe versus the Ugni Blanc Grape, is about exploring the mystery of those missing 5 days, so that those people who, I think there's a lot of fans of Poe, there's a lot of people who know The Raven and his work, but aren't actually familiar much with his biography or familiar with that key 5 missing days and his last moments. And so I felt important to kind of peel the onion and actually follow all of those trails in our, immersive sound podcast, to really kind of explore each one, to kind of look down the road of, was it rabies? Was it, alcohol? Was it cooping? Was it any of those things? Ultimately, the episode was about the relationship between him and what I thought was going to be whether or not he was an alcoholic, and wine and other spirits led to his death. But what it became was this amazing exploration of his life and his family. And
Poe and I is loosely based on my time living with Edgar. When I was in the job, I always imagined, this would be a great novel, but I didn't have the skill to write it. So, but it is my alter ego, Jonah Peabody, takes the job as caretaker. That's where the similarities begin and end. That's it. So, yes, it's told in alternating chapters, past and present. Jonah is a highly unreliable narrator. So, as the chapters build from past to present, more of the story is revealed.
The main character is a descendant of Edgar Allan Poe, and there's a family curse that takes the form of his stories. So she has to recognize them unfolding in time to prevent them. The books do go in a particular order, each continuing after the next, and Haunted Souls is book 4. I tell people that this is the one exception to the in-order rule, that you could treat this as an out-of-order introduction to the series, because there's background information from books 1 through 3 that might be missed, but Haunted Souls is unique in that it has a self-contained story arc within it. The Edgar Allan Poe story that I'm bringing to life in Haunted Souls is the fall of the House of Usher.